Each of us has seen movies with these actors and actresses, but only a few people know what happens on the set when the camera is off. But one way or another, we discover more about our favorite stars after a while. And the truth is sometimes surprising because it takes work for their colleagues outside the frame. In this video, we will tell you about the stars of Hollywood with difficult characters that only some people want to work with them. Edward Norton. Edward is widely known in Hollywood for his highly professional work and dedication to the set, but it seems to be smoother than it looks at first sight. Intelligent Edward cannot boast of an explosive or destructive character, but he also managed to piss off almost all of his colleagues on the set. The fact is that Edward is a nerd and tends to control that absolutely everything, from acting to making coffee, is done right on set. Of course, it's good that he takes his job so seriously, but sometimes he goes to extremes, keeping the crew late into the night and not letting people go even for a pee or a snack. No one wants to work with him, the actor's colleagues say. Norton is not only trying to control every person on the set, but every time he tries to be present at the editing of the picture, which starred, and it is considered an absolute disrespect for the team working on the set. Gwyneth Paltrow. This is another scandalous actress who is disliked by her colleagues. But Gwyneth herself dislikes her colleagues even more. The aristocrat irritates all her colleagues with incredible arrogance, treating those around her as servants and calling them all basilisk peddlers. That is how she strongly offended Scarlett Johansson on the set of the second part of Iron Man, stubbornly ignoring her and pretending that she does not exist. One day she demanded a schedule so that she would not cross paths with Scarlett in any way. By the way, Gwyneth is not shy about expressing herself publicly about her colleagues. So Paltrow hit the unfortunate Reese Witherspoon, whom she accused the blonde film star is only for money. Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin is a remarkable man and a most talented actor. Even though he fights with the paparazzi and yells at stars, his personal life has often been in the media spotlight at certain times. But then he would apologize for his behavior, and everyone would immediately forget about it as if it had never happened. Some stars even respect him for it, but most hate him. It makes things more challenging on the set. Not only did Baldwin fight with Shia LaBeouf, but several other actors reported clashes with him. During a rehearsal on Broadway on the stage of the show, his colleague Cheyenne Jackson said that on the set, "You better do everything to Alec does not pay attention to you, or it can end badly." After what happened in 2021, when the actor accidentally shot the director and operator of the picture Rust, probably all of Hollywood will bypass the projects where there is Baldwin and guns. Shia LaBeouf. This extraordinary actor started out in the Disney series Even Stevens. There was the iconic I, Robot. In Constantine, the actor had every opportunity to become a superstar, which eventually happened thanks to Michael Bay and his Transformers. That movie and all of its sequels made him one of the highest paid stars in Hollywood at the time. But the actor still wants to prove to everyone that he is a man of art and a brilliant actor. All this is accompanied by endless arrests for debauchery while intoxicated and quarrels with colleagues. The actor often clashes with colleagues on the set, Tom Hardy and Alec Baldwin. Shia LaBeouf began taking more and more daring roles and publicly committed strange things. For example, putting a paper bag over his head that said, "I was not famous anymore." He ran around the art gallery 144 times. It was bizarre. His unusual ways of getting into character annoyed a lot of people, frankly. He even got into a fight with Brad Pitt on the set of Fury in 2014. The director supposedly tells him to fight to make a closer connection. As you can imagine, many feared him and refused to work with him because it was impossible to imagine what he would do on the set next time. Sharon Stone. Her character is legendary in Hollywood. That's why when actors who have already been approved for a role learn that they will have to work with her, they immediately refuse the contract. Her friends say that the actress is too fond of being a star. Yes, one cannot but agree that she deserves recognition for her selfless work, but that is no reason to treat those around her with contempt. Video about the career of an actress on our channel. Wesley Snipes. This actor gained a bad reputation in Hollywood for his tax evasion and antics on the set. During the production of 2004's Blade Trinity, his colleagues described Snipes as a crazy star who might not leave his trailer and continue to entertain there all day. Patton Oswalt also recounted a much more serious incident in which Snipes tried to strangle director David Goyer, after which Goyer wanted to kick him out of the project. They ended up having to communicate only through notes. After filming Blade, the actor sued the director and New Line Cinema Studios, claiming that they withheld part of his salary and did not allow him to participate in the creative process. He was also allegedly upset because some of his screen time was cut, favoring Jessica Biel and Ryan Reynolds. The lawsuit was later settled out of court. Since then, the actor has had few roles. About Wesley's career, you can watch our video. Val Kilmer. Back in 1995, during the filming of Batman Forever, Kilmer got a bad name for his terrible behavior behind the scenes. After the filming of that movie ended, director Joel Schumacher said in an interview that Val Kilmer was an insufferable adult child. But on the set of The Island of Dr. Moreau, the actor behaved even worse. He was just unbearable. After filming, director John Frankenheimer said he would never do two things again in his life: climb Everest and work with Val Kilmer. For many years this actor was shunned by everyone, no matter what. The actor has not been seen much on screen in recent years, primarily because of the cancer he was diagnosed with in 2015. But nevertheless, the actor's acting talent has not gone anywhere, and in 2022 he played a cameo in the most successful film of the year, Top Gun: Maverick. Christian Bale. In Big Short, Christian Bale played an unflappable and uncommunicative guy, loaded with the economic problems of the country. However, in real life he was nothing like his character. He is incredibly rude to his colleagues on the set and very fond of criticizing the actors with whom he gets a chance to work. The actor can even afford to argue with the director on and off. Once on the set of the film Terminator Salvation, Christian raised a tantrum and started yelling at the operator for distracting him from performing his role. Moreover, the actor was not shy at all in his expressions. For the last few years, loud statements about the behavior of the actor's colleagues did not make. Perhaps something has really changed. Steven Seagal. You can love him, you can hate him, or you can acknowledge that he exists. But Steven Seagal was born to be talked about. This guy doesn't know any boundaries at all. Seagal is known for constantly lying and making up stories about his life that he always tells everyone. Steven surprised his colleagues at the beginning of his acting career by telling them completely unbelievable stories about his life, which turned out to be lies. Still complaining that in a conversation with Steven absolutely does not know what to believe. The actor is constantly inventing new adventures and facts in his biography. But not everyone dares to tell the actor he is lying, because everyone knows how this guy breaks up with his enemies. The actor has never had a good reputation. He has had many accusations of harassment over the years. One such victim was actress Jenny McCarthy, whom Seagal asked to remove her dress during her audition for Under Siege 2, even though the film had no nude scenes. There was also a nasty incident with actor John Leguizamo, who claims that Seagal pinned him against the wall on the set of Executive Decision in 1996, all because John laughed at Seagal's line because he thought it was a joke. According to Leguizamo, Seagal used Aikido and pinned him against the wall. Let's hope that at least now, being an old man, Steven has become a little kinder.